Well, hello there, beautiful listeners. Here we are on another episode of Nerd Daddies. As always, I'm joined with my fellow daddies. Got the tech daddy, Logan, and always the spice daddy, Alex.
The Spice Daddy is crazy.
That's great.
So, what's going on, guys? What's new?
Man, it's been a minute, especially since we did the whole D&D one shot thing. That took us two good episodes right there, but it's been a lot happening, man.
Yeah, it's been a very eventful, 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
Hell
Oh yeah. So we got football started. That's happened since then.
Hell yeah.
Already a shitty season. So
For some people,
yeah,
speak for yourself.
yeah. But man, yeah, a lot's been going on, especially for me. I'm back at home working again, at least for a couple months. So while they do
Awesome.
construction on our office, so it's been nice working from home again permanently. It sucks going to the office.
I could imagine.
And then second season of Rings of Power came out,
Oh yeah.
and no lie, they did a really good job with this season so far.
I'm
Like
glad to hear that.
hands down, night and day difference from first season to me.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
glad to hear that.
They're portraying characters more lore specific, I guess you can kind of say. I mean, yeah,
Okay.
it's just better. It's better overall.
So it's like they listened to the fans.
Essentially, yeah,
Fans were pretty outraged last season.
yeah,
That might be a
yeah.
strong word.
I mean, yeah, they were kind of pissed because of the way the lore was portrayed in it and how the timelines. There was a lot of jumping in timelines, but they didn't really tell you they were jumping around in the timeline.
But that's Lord of the Rings, though. If you ever
I
watch
know
the
it.
movies,
Yeah.
there's a lot of timeline jumps.
Oh, I know. Um, I guess with the first season though, they went like too far extreme jumping.
Okay.
Like they would jump too far in the past and then jump too far in the future ahead, and it's like are we on the same time frame here? Like is it the same day, just a different area? I don't know. But they did a much better job with this second season, and truthfully, every episode is getting better and better.
Okay.
I will say the first three episodes, yes, they're a little slower, but they help build up to what we've got so far, which is the fifth and or fourth and fifth episode.
Okay.
So it's been good. We're already. I think the fifth episode is when the big battle starts, or one of them, I guess you could say. So
Okay.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I think we as a society have gotten spoiled, especially when it comes to the TV shows. Like we expect everything right there at us in our face. It better be action packed. It better be like just pedal to the metal. But not all good shows are like that. There's got to be some development to it.
and that's the thing when a lot of people say a lot of people would want remakes, especially people younger than us, meaning me and TJ,
That hurts.
who who
That
grew
hurts.
who grew up going to the theater to watch the original trilogy of Lord of the Rings
Yes.
versus watching like the Hobbit trilogy. Completely different like production essentially
Yeah.
because they're pointing too much more to the masses in the Hobbit, where in the Lord of the Rings they were trying to tell the story better.
Yeah.
And they did. And yes, there's slow points. Deal with it. Every book has it too. and you deal with that. You don't bitch and
Yeah.
complain. Oh, it was slow at book on chapter 4 through 5, page 198. You don't say that fucking bullshit. So, but they say
Yeah.
that shit about movies and TV shows. So I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I think movies are allowed to have lulls, and they're allowed to be like not 100% like action packed the entire time. The only reason I would want a reboot of Lord of the Rings is more just like just the camera quality and a couple different small things, but like it's not anything killer for me. I'd like, you know, if they do a reboot, I would like a 1-to-1 reboot, not let's add little comedy moments in here so people like it. Let's fucking
Yeah.
let's make all the women like have fat tits so people like it more. Like we don't need anything like that. Just do a 1-to-1.
Don't bend to the social
Yeah.
constructs that we have in this in the
Yeah.
country right now.
Quite honestly, that's what ends up ruining like fuck tons of movies and fuck tons of franchise. I mean, look at how the
Oh yeah.
Borderlands movie did. They
Oh
made it into
yeah.
a comedy trash show, and then the director of the movie was like, yeah, so essentially I want to make a movie in the Borderlands universe, but it's not going to be canon, and I don't want it to be like I don't want it to stick to that formula. It's like, well, if you're going to do that, you're just going to piss everybody off. Call it
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Get
So
directors who are fans.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And it's funny that you mentioned Borderlands because I completely forgot that I watched it last week.
Oh
Oh,
God,
shit.
how was it?
So, if you know nothing about Borderlands, not a bad movie.
Okay.
If you know the tiniest bit about Borderlands, Claptrap is the only good part of that movie.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. I want to watch it just so I like just I just want to say I watched it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
And no lie though, the girl that played Tiny Tina,
I'm
actually
sure
did
she did a good job.
a pretty
Yeah,
good job, you know?
but why the fuck was it Kate Blanchett as Lilith?
Yup.
She's like fucking 50.
And
The bitch
they
is
did
50.
they definitely made her look younger than she actually is, but I feel like there was a better
I
person for
mean,
that
there's
part.
only so much you can do.
And I'm
Wasn't
Versus
Jamie Lee
sorry, but
Curtis in there too?
who?
Jamie Lee Curtis. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Yeah,
she looked
she's
like
in
she
there,
did a good job.
but she played the part perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's
okay.
supposed to be an older person
Yeah.
and an
She's
older
also
character.
supposed to be a little psychopath, and
And
Jamie Lee Curtis
she
kills
played that perfect. Yeah, she played
Yeah.
that perfect. And then you throw Kevin Hart in there, which was
Yeah, that pissed me off. Don't make him Roland.
stupid.
He's one dimensional. Like there's no
Yeah, he
way
plays
around
And
it.
one
he
character.
was just like he is in any other movie
Yeah.
in this movie. No different.
I don't give a fuck about Kevin Hart at this point. Like once you've seen one of his movies, you've seen a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I kind of feel the same way. This is gonna be a hot take. I feel the same way about The Rock,
Fair.
Dwayne Johnson. Like
Kind of fair.
he doesn't have much
There's not a lot
flexibility
of depth
to him.
there.
Yeah.
No.
No, I agree. He
Yeah.
does really good action movies. A lot of blowing up and stuff like that and punching.
Although, didn't he do Scorpion King?
Yeah, and it was horrible.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought Scorpion King was the shit. What are you talking about?
No, that was
The old
horrible.
movies? Oh no, fuck you.
No, those were
Those are
fucking
good movies.
terrible.
Maybe it's just because my dad really liked it growing up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I fuck
he
with
probably
it.
watched it like a billion
Oh, a
times.
million times.
Yeah.
That movie was the shit.
Oh, all right, we can move on from that. But so Space Marines 2 came out,
Okay.
and Alex, of course, will
I
never
mean,
buy
like-
it, and he doesn't give a fuck.
Nah.
But it is, if it's the perfect thing for people to get into if they don't know anything about Warhammer, and it's a
I can
game.
feel that.
It's a good. It's just a good, solid storyline game. That's got multiplayer stuff too, of course. But man, did they outdo themselves on this game. The world, as beautiful, everything they've done, the details and everything are so like spot on to the lore. And I'm glad that they kept it that way. So it is a huge step up from Space Marines, the first one. But at least they actually stayed true to that storyline too. So, but that's worth a buy if you want a good story.
Graphically, it's beautiful. The only reason I had any kind of like qualm with buying it is mainly like it's multiplayer, but it's only 3-player. And if one of our group is gonna sit out, like I don't give a fuck about Warhammer.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that was,
and I
that was
get
an
that.
easy like okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
I get
And
that.
the multiplayer seemed interesting to me, but TJ, I got to watch and witness Logan and the other boys of the game night
We
play some
didn't
multiplayer.
we didn't just play multiplayer. Other people played us.
I have
Oh,
never seen Logan filled that quickly in my life, and
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
think I ever will.
oh
That
god.
was
Oh,
so we got our asses handed to us every millisecond of the matches that we
I
played.
don't, I don't know what the max score was, but it was essentially like a domination mode where you had to like control a point and you earned points over time. Logan's team ended with like 2 points, like multiple times.
Two
oh
it
fuck.
first to 200.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it wasn't like yeah.
Yeah, like it was
They got their asses
bad.
beat.
Yeah.
Although I wish I could have watched Ben because I'm sure his ass got beat more.
Actually, I think John did worse than all of us.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not good at competitive shit.
Yeah, so but anyway, it's great game. The story's freaking awesome. You can play the story 3-player mode too,
Oh
which
no,
makes it
that's
even more
awesome.
fun.
Yeah, and not a lot of games do that anymore.
No, they don't. Like none do.
No.
And that's what's great about it. So and the fourth and last thing I've got is that I have officially scheduled to get snippy snipped.
You're talking about that's great.
I
That's
mean,
great.
part of
Oh,
being
yeah.
a daddy. That's
Shoot,
daddy
yeah.
related.
I'm a dad now, and I don't want to plan to be any more of a dad.
That's fair.
Gotta put those little daddies in check.
Yeah, buddy. They've already moved it. Like I've already like it keeps moving a week away and a week away. Like the doctor's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be on vacation that week." I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay,
shit.
whatever."
That's funny.
Can be writing blank checks from now on, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. I'll take it.
It is odd to me, and I think we've talked about this. The fact that it takes a little bit for you to start shooting blanks, like you have to
It's like
empty the water out of the hose.
It's like
You gotta
3
empty the
months or
chamber.
something. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 3 months after that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
you
like
got
if I jerk off a lot, does it speed it up?
Yeah.
You have to send in samples.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they'll send a home sample kit with me that
Yeah.
I'll ship off.
Yep.
Got it. You're sperming in something soon.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
don't know
Okay.
why.
You have to do it beforehand too, don't you?
No,
You have to do it
they don't
before
care. They don't care if
I
you're shooting
thought
blanks beforehand. You're paying them. So
Yeah.
fair enough. There's
But could you imagine they don't get a sample and then you finally send one and they're like, "Why is it yellow? It's
oh
always
god.
been yellow."
Oh god.
shit's dried up.
Is that just canned nacho
There-
cheese?
I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing more awkward until you have to go to a doctor's office to jizz in a cup. That shit
That
awkward
it
as
doesn't.
hell.
Yeah, that feels correct.
Like
Yeah, I've never had to do it before, so I don't know.
I had to pay $200 to jizz in a cup. I was like,
Oh, wasn't that that was one of my clients too at the time, wasn't it? I bet you
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, it
Yeah, it
was.
was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
This
that's
is
God. That's odd.
it's awkward as hell because you're walking up front to like check out and like you know what you did and they know what you did. It's just
See,
an awkward
I
feeling.
don't understand how they do jizzy jewelry. Like, how does a woman go, "Ooh, let me mix some fucking gravel into your cum and make a bead out of it"? Like,
Anything to make money, man.
Yeah, they're
um,
So yeah, that's what's up with me. What's up with you guys?
yeah, I'm gonna be real. This is gonna be a longer What's New. We have not talked to each other in a minute, guys. So be fairly warned on that. Yeah, we got a lot to go over. It's been literally like a month. So
buckle up.
So yeah, I've been sneaking in streaming whenever I can, guys. Check us out on Twitch. I'm streaming personally myself every Monday with a friend of mine. We're doing Multiverses Mondays, so it'll be a lot of platform fighters and kids getting shit on. So if you want to pay for that, don't pay. Just follow. Anyway.
Well, I'll follow up to say that I've also been doing like a Let's Play of Space Marines 2 and posting it up on our YouTube channel. So definitely check us out on YouTube, and you can watch me play some Space Marines.
Yeah, definitely. And TJ's gonna have his first time on Valorant on stream at some point.
Oh, we have to do
I
that.
really think it's gonna be fun.
Yes, that's
too.
gonna be. Yeah, we have to do that.
That'd be really funny. But yeah, so I've been doing that and squeezing that in when I can. It's actually interesting. We've got like a pretty consistent like guy that's getting on. Shout out Cena. He's a pretty funny guy. But honestly, it's been rough. So Sylvie, which is our daughter, she finally moved over to her big girl bed. She kept climbing out of her crib, so we had to kind of make some changes. And honestly, that crib was kind of fucked. So I just beat the shit out of it with a hammer and loaded it up, took it to the dump, and we bought her a big girl bed.
Rage machine or rage room right there.
Kinda. Honestly, that thing, like, she got through it. She went into a phase where she was chewing on her crib, and she had fucked up the wood so bad that like it was splintering off. So it was a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. So we got her a new big girl bed, and we've been kind of rolling through that. And like, truthfully, it feels like my first phase of parenting is over, and everybody has like, one phase is different, or like, the newborn phase is the hardest. This is the hardest. Blah blah blah. I feel like our newborn phase and our like first year or whatever, 2 years, whatever, were super super easy, and she was super lax. We could leave her in the crib. She could do whatever she wanted, and then she'd finally fall asleep. She was really good at putting herself to sleep. We are experiencing the exact opposite now. We're starting to learn how to reprimand which is interesting. We're trying to learn how to reprimand. We're trying to. She does not want to sleep in her bed, so we're having to design an entire routine around that now, and it's definitely different. It's a lot harder.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
So, and we've had a couple really really bad nights where she's like not gone to bed until 3:30 a.m. Which is
Been there.
rough. So I've been trying to get used to that. So it's been a little bit of an uphill climb. Yeah, and then she also had her speech evaluation, which was really nice. We finally got that done. And she did well at it. So they wanted to see her like once every month for like 30 minutes. So essentially, we don't need to take her.
Okay, that's cool.
But it was really nice to finally get that done and kind of seal all worries about that. Like, honestly, if you're a parent and you have any worries about kind of the speech thing, I think it's worth it to take them for an appointment, even if there's absolutely nothing wrong with them and you don't think there's anything wrong and there's like nothing wrong developmentally. Like, I think just taking it and getting that peace of mind, especially if you're somebody who has really bad anxiety, like myself, or shout out my wife. I think it's really worth it because you're going to be able to focus on everything else, and you're going to get to leave that stupid worry alone, and you're going to get to you're just going to get to sleep better. Honestly, fuck.
I mean, you're helping your kid. Like,
Yeah,
should be number one priority. Like, it kills me seeing parents out here who refuse to
yeah,
seek help, and they're just hurting their kid, just continue to stunt their growth.
yeah. But in happier news, I'm kind of happy. I sold my PlayStation. I didn't use it. I'm gonna be real. It just kind of sat there. Love it. Like, I love PlayStation, love the console. Like, the exclusives are great. It's just I don't have time. Like, I don't.
I could have bought it, man.
Oh shit. Dude, I got some shady somebody tried to trade me a pistol.
Whoa.
Somebody tried to trade me a
That's
gun for my
hilarious.
PlayStation. I was like, only in the South. And also, what the fuck? And Ben was like, you need to find out what kind of gun it is. It might be worth more than the PlayStation 5. I was like, well, Ben, I don't really want to go sell this to somebody that I know has a gun. I'm scared they might have a gun, but this one I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So we finally got rid of that. Which that was just an unnecessary bill that kept piling up. And we took a trip to Huntsville this weekend, which was nice. We used some of that money, so we didn't have to worry about the trip or any financial kind of thing with it. And the only shitty part. So we did the trip. We went to like the unclaimed baggage. We had a good time. Got back home, and my dog has destroyed my fucking house.
Ooh.
Oh damn.
We put him in a cage because he's been like, since we had Sylvie, he's like focused solely on like any food he can get from her, and to the point where he's not eating his dog food that much. And he's like going up and trying to nip at her and like take shit from her, like out of her hand. It's kind of becoming an issue. So we've been having to cage him because of exactly what happened. He broke out of his cage. Doug, the gates were open, thankfully, or else he would have fucked up my walls. But he got out of the cage, walked over to our bedroom, and he, I guess, smelled food in there, because sometimes we keep snacks in our bedside. He finished digging a hole through my door.
Oh fuck.
Jeez,
And
dude.
tore up the carpet to the point where I can like pull up a flap.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
So I guess we're gonna try to get that hallway replaced. Thankfully, it cuts off right at the door, pretty much, so I don't have to like.
Most of the time doorways
Yeah.
is where they put a seam. So
Okay. Oh, okay. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, because it cuts
like
off right there. So
yeah, like
like all I have to
your
do is replace the hallway.
yeah, your hallway will all be should be all one solid piece.
Yeah.
And then your bedrooms each have their own, or each
The only
one
thing-
solid piece as well. So
The only thing that sucks is I was like, oh, I'll do the laminate floor that's like in my living room, but the laminate floor in our living room we can't match to the hallway unless we also do that. So it's like, fuck.
yeah, you're kind of screwed then at that point,
Yeah.
unless you just redo all of it.
I think we're gonna end up redoing all of it. It's gonna be a second, but
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
yeah. So trying to figure out how to. I mean, we got him a better cage, but when we put him
Was
in
he
the
in
cage,
like a
sometimes he
plastic
just.
cage?
Yeah, but that's
Oh
the only
yeah, I
one
don't trust that shit.
But the thing is, if we stick him in the bigger metal cages, he shits and pisses everywhere.
Well, they
or
make smaller ones though.
or he'll get to the point where he like freaks out and like fucks himself up on the cage and like bleeds everywhere.
Oh,
It's a whole thing.
Sounds like he needs to get one of your little special gummies before you all leave the house.
Dude, we give him CBD treats. It doesn't work.
Oh, that's
fuck.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Damn.
up the dosage, man.
Yeah, he's
Up
he's
to
a fucking
milligrams.
crazy person, man.
That's insane.
Yeah, so a little on the low side over here, but looking
You've
up.
you've definitely had your luck with animals though.
It fucking kills me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? But Kirsten Knight said, like, next dog we get has to at least be like 2 years old. Has to be cool with cats.
You need
And it's
a
fucking
more
lax.
you need more of a medium-sized dog. You
Yeah.
need to stop getting these Chihuahua and tinier dogs.
Yeah, I need to not have these anxiety-ridden fuckers. Like, I have enough of my own. Like, I don't need the dogs that piss themselves and fucking freak out and drill through goddamn doors. Who does that? What dog does that? He ate it.
Man. That's some anxiety right there in a dog.
I'm just pissed, bro. That's pretty much it with me. TJ, how you been?
I've been good, man. Low key busy. Not a whole lot, but I know I've talked about it before. I can't remember if I've talked about it on the stream. I've talked to y'all about it before. Uh, Playing Magic. So I finally, group of guys from work have been trying to talk me into joining them on Fridays. There's a card shop near here that stays up in like 24/5, 24/6.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
So they're up in like after we get off shift on Friday. So I joined him one Friday night about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and played a round of Magic with him. Might join him again here shortly, not this week, but plan on doing it again. I have to say, it was a lot to take in, but it was real fun.
Yeah, I like trading card games. I honestly wish I could get back into one. Even I like Pokemon's dope, Yu-Gi-Oh's dope,
Yeah.
like any of those, I'd be down.
It's fun, and like the only thing I'm afraid of is getting too into it and then
Uh-huh.
throwing some money down on it because it can
Yup.
go fast.
Oh yeah, it definitely can.
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
go ahead. Sorry.
I think I'd have to get it on like an app.
And they have that like
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering or Arena.
Yeah.
So one guy I played with, he's been playing for like 20 years. He's been playing for a long ass time.
Jesus.
So he has like certain decks for certain things. He has one that's just a mono deck, so pretty easy for beginners. It just has one purpose, and that's attack. So uh, that was it's a pretty cool deck, pretty cool cards.
That's dope.
I won with it, so if that
Nice.
means anything.
Nice.
Nice. He's brazy.
uh, yeah, that was an experience. Also, so as you know, we talk about from time to time play Fortnite. So my wife Kate and another friend that we play Fortnite with that we've met through. I think Kate met through a streamer that she follows. So what's it? Console Kato. So they met through her, and we've been playing for shit about 6 months.
Yeah.
And so one night we were playing. Kate got a message from the streamer, and she like joined our group while we were in the middle of a match, and wanted to play a couple games with us. So we got to play with the streamer,
Oh, that's cool.
which was pretty cool. I mean,
Very cool.
she's not like big, but I
Sorry.
mean, she's got a pretty good following.
Yeah.
She mostly plays like she didn't start on playing Fortnite, but she mostly like the casual game, like cozy games like Animal
Yeah.
Crossing. She plays a lot of DDV, Disney Dreamlight Valley. So
Oh
that
yeah. I thought you said that. I thought you were saying like DDR. I was like, yeah, that does not sound calm.
no, uh, that I mean that was fun. We didn't win first place in our matches, but I mean that was an experience. That was kind of fun. I'm also the one like I'm very introverted, especially with people I don't know. So
Fuck yeah.
I felt awkward being on
Well,
chat. Like I just I get kind of caught anxiety or social anxiety, especially even online. Like you would think it'd be a lot
yeah.
easier online. I'm just like because I mean I know with y'all I can just fly off the handle. Y'all are used to it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah,
Strangers,
yeah.
you just
Yeah.
sometimes you just don't know.
Honestly,
You
if I didn't stream multiverses with Dakota, who is like possibly more off the fucking handle than I am, um, I don't think I would be super comfortable. Like I've done a couple solo streams and they feel weird.
See, I've kind of gotten more used to it, especially recording myself for Space Marines
Yeah.
to put on YouTube. Like, yeah, of course there'll be dead points of me not talking and stuff because I'm letting the game talk for me essentially because of the storyline and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I try and plug just random information in and stuff, which I think is been working out so far. I'm sure I can
Yeah.
get better with it, of course.
Yeah, just take practice.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
get comfortable.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Also, so I ended up down a rabbit hole. Uh,
Oh gosh.
I came across this somebody like mentioned it like It was on TikTok, of course. It's like Smitten Nutter Butter TikTok. Like, are those guys okay over there? And then, like, naturally, like, I'm gonna check it out. Like, if you haven't, you have to go over the Nutter Butter TikTok because it's like, what the fuck? It's almost everything that we grew up in the 90s and 2000s. Just fucking brain rot. It's like
Oh man.
Newsgrounds, like it's just like all these websites. It I don't it's hard to explain until you see it. When you watch it, you're just like, what the fuck? I
And
feel
what
like
is this called again?
Nutter Butter is like the brand, Nutter Butter. Whoever they've like handed over their social media, uh I I don't know if I don't know what to say. Like I don't know if we need to check in on them or if
Oh, it's literally their account. Yeah, what the
yeah,
fuck is
yeah,
this?
it's like nut like the official Nutter Butter. But funniest thing is like get on the comment sections and you see like brands after brands like commenting. That's
Dude,
been
they're
kind of entertaining.
somebody's hella stoned at Nutter.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is this? Oh, but honestly, though, like, good advertisement, I guess. You got people talking. That's really half the battle nowadays.
Apparently, it started like a year ago in October, and I guess it's just now gotten where it's gotten enough like notice and people are talking about it and mentioning it because like you see like the very first episode that kind of was along those lines. It was just like a couple hundred views, and then now it's like thousands of views, if not like
That's
more.
crazy.
Oh, what the fuck? They put peanut butter on a bitch's toes.
I know. I just saw that one. I'm like, what
Yo,
the fuck?
they're stealing my fucking OnlyFans ideas. God damn it.
The craziest one is they have a Nutter Butter in a pot of baked beans, and they're stepping on it with a high heel. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Fucking,
Jeez.
this world's weird, man.
It really is.
I'm shocked, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm shocked as I should be. Like, I feel like
No,
I've
that's
been
fair.
prepared for this since high school.
Yeah,
Especially,
there's a lot of shit out that's weird as fuck nowadays. It's not all that super surprising.
especially being raised on LimeWire. You never know.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that's so true.
LimeWire ruined us as a generation.
1000% it did.
And then, last but not least, so I'm sure I can't remember if we've ever mentioned her on this on an episode, but she was like the hottest item for like a month or two during the summer, but the hot tour girl.
Oh my
So
god.
Yo, fuck that. Have you seen her podcast?
no, I have
So
not.
over
It's
that.
called Talk to It.
Oh God.
It's so good. No, I'm over the bitch, but the podcast, the gold name. Fuck me, like
I
fuck
mean, that
your
was a good
daddies.
name. But like, I was over the minute. Like, yeah, it was funny. That was it. But everybody just went fucking nuts with it. I'm like, okay, it's not
It's
that
better than
funny.
that cutesy demure shit.
I mean,
Very mindful.
Oh my
Very
god.
cutesy, very demure.
I pulled that shit on my wife the other day. It was hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
that's good. But apparently, she wants to fight JoJo Siwa
I want to see that.
in UFC, like in a UFC fight.
I want to see that. I want to see JoJo choke her out with one of her fucking bows, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Like, I'm like, I think JoJo Siwa's got that one. I think my money's on.
Honestly,
Yeah, probably.
she can probably use the same dance routine she's been doing recently. I think she's got it.
Yeah, like she's been training for this for her whole
Yeah.
life. She's got thick thighs. Like, she choked the bitch out between her legs.
Yeah. In this corner, Dance Mom's legend, JoJo Siwa. In this corner, Hop.
It almost reminds me of the Catch Me Outside. Like it has the very feel of
Hey,
her. Like
you don't talk shit about bad behavior.
Oh my God, no! Don't let's not get started on that.
I liked her rap. Her rap was solid.
Oh no, 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 no! I question your taste in music,
I
sir.
don't have great taste in music. It's fine.
But somebody like phrased it perfectly. I can't take credit for this. This is some other podcast. I would plug them in. I can't remember their name, so I apologize. But they were saying that she hot to a girl, hot to it, too close to the sun. She's,
Funny as shit.
I was like, that's great.
I can't imagine the numbers on her podcast are doing that well.
I'm sure they started out well.
I'm
They
sure
only
it's better
sta-
than us.
That's fair.
I mean,
That's
maybe
fair.
we need to feature her. Let's reach out.
Maybe we just need to be more trendy.
I guess I'll start sucking dick if I
we'll,
have
we'll
to.
be nerdy and cutesy demure daddies.
That's very opposite of where I was going with
Hey,
that, but
mindful.
okay, hey. I was being very naughty.
Of course you are, you slut.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Nerd Nation! We hope you enjoy listening to this episode of Nerd Daddies.
Absolutely, and if you haven't already, be sure to follow us on Twitter at NerdDaddies for all the latest updates, behind-the-scenes content, and some good old-fashioned nerdy banter.
And don't forget to subscribe and share the love. We're available on all your favorite podcast platforms, from Spotify to Apple Podcasts and everywhere in between.
That's right, you gotta dig up in those crevices, so whether you're listening while wrangling the kids, conquering the latest boss in your favorite video game, or just chilling out, we appreciate you tuning in.
Stay nerdy, folks. All right, so let's move into, I guess, something we've not really talked about before, but I guess, what are you guys looking forward to? Kind of like more on the nerdy side of new release things, or I don't know, it could be anything that's kind of new and nerdy or not.
New and nerdy.
Trying to catch me new and nerdy. Sorry.
The new season of Vox Machina drops October 3rd. So I am
Yes.
all here for it. Like I'm ready.
I'm ready for it. I finally finished season 2 and I'm like, I need
Man,
more.
it's so fucking good, dude. Like
I gotta watch it.
all things Critical Role, like I'm just gonna eat it. But the fact that they have an animated series, that much better. Cherry on
Yep.
top.
And that also makes me think the new Arcana season or whatever is supposedly coming out soon too on Netflix.
Oh,
So
I have to check that one out. Like I've
Are you
heard so
talking
many
about the
good
League of
things.
Legends one?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Heard so
I'm
many
going
good
back and rewatching that first season because I mean it was really good. So
It's just legitimately solid.
but yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. Good old Amazon putting out some pretty decent stuff.
They've got some pretty good shows, man.
Yeah, they
don't
really
need to
do.
make video games.
They need to
Amazon
stop.
yeah,
Fuck
and
your
they need
world.
to like stop streaming music because they're streaming.
That's really rough.
Well, you know, they finally got rid of their like Google Photos version of Amazon.
There's
Yeah, they finally killed it. So they don't have like a Amazon Drive or Amazon Photos or whatever. They finally killed it because it was
Yeah.
trash to begin with. So yeah, music's next, I'm sure.
please.
Yeah.
It's all in favor. Even though there's good perks, like there's a couple podcasts I listen to. If you listen to it on Amazon, you get the ad through Prime. But I'm just like, I can't get down with that.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to Deadlock. That's that new Steam third-person MOBA that they're coming out with. The biggest
Yeah, I'm
secret in the
interested.
world that already has like a ridiculous amount of fucking players on it.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested in that. I'm also interested in the Marvel Rivals game, pretty much the same kind of the same field. I just honestly want a hero shooter or something like that I can like get into again. Because Overwatch and Valorant are giving me like the softest fucking dick in the world right now.
I mean, I'm still pretty hardcore into Valorant. I'm not gonna lie. So, but I've also been, grinding out Space Marines. So,
Yeah.
that I think this will Space Marines 2 will probably be the first like single player game or campaign game that I will probably finish in the longest time. Like I haven't played a campaign mode and finished it in like the longest time.
Oh,
No,
shit,
that's fair.
Because I've mainly played like competitive games. So
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But just competitive games aren't doing anything for me right now. Like Spectre was cool for a second, and then it was just that got lame because it was way too fucking overly complicated. Like I get swapping the bodies once you get used to it isn't that bad, but then it was like the buying system was off sometimes. It was just too much, and there was no flavor. Like when I ever did anything cool in that game, it never felt cool.
yeah. And
Yeah.
the gun fights just not polished enough. Like
Yeah.
it just seemed off. Like you would shoot
Yeah.
and hit somebody in the head, and it would almost end like you were actually kind of like shooting to the left of them or something like that. A lot of the
Yeah.
times,
Yeah.
I just didn't like it. The mechanics just not polished enough. Truthfully,
Yeah. And then I mean Overwatch is ruined balancing with the new fucking character again. So it's
Yeah.
we don't need to have two people
yeah.
have fucking speed boost characters. Like it breaks it. So
I mean, the last time we played Overwatch was the last time I
I
played it. So,
think
and
I
that
deleted
was
it.
yeah. It's just I don't know. I hate it because they should just bring back the original Overwatch, and
Which they're
because
talking about doing, which might make me get into it.
I would
And I'm
probably play it again then.
really hoping they do it. Like two tanks is just more fun. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. It really is. Um. But yeah.
I'm also looking forward to the Rivals of Aether, the second one. Like looks pretty fun. Looks like a really good competitive platform fighter. Also, um, Dan and the Aether Studio have done like an amazing job of keeping up on this game, and specifically the competitive scene is the closest I will ever see to a Smash competitive scene. But the developers actually give a fuck about the people that play the game.
And that's pretty cool. Then I still want to try Rivals. I've
Oh, it's
never tried
great.
it before. I always wanted to. I just never chalked up the money to buy it.
The first one
Right.
is not friendly to people who don't know how to play like really advanced level melee.
Yeah, I
Um,
get that.
so this next one's gonna play a lot more like newer Smash titles and be a lot easier to pick up and play.
So what Alex is saying, TJ, is that we should never buy the first one and play it because we suck.
It's
Yeah,
hard.
that's exactly
It's
what he
really
said.
fucking hard. I did
That's
not.
why Alex
I
plays
didn't do well at
multiverse.
it for a while. Hey, listen, multiverse is also hard. I just happen to be goaded.
Goaded. Oh shit. Melanie,
Number
you're
one,
on
Rick,
shit there, man.
bitch.
Oh.
Awkward pause.
What are you guys looking forward to? Fucking hello.
I mean, I
Oh,
know it's been mentioned before, and Logan's probably gonna mention it. The new Lord of the Rings anime movie.
I'm pretty excited about that.
yes.
Dude,
So excited about it.
I'm ready to just get my nut off in the theaters to Lord of the Rings again.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I have to go see that in theaters. That's a
I
no-brainer.
would go see that with you guys.
Day one shit.
Yeah.
That's the thing I miss about movies, the day one shit.
Yep, exactly.
There hasn't been a movie like that has released anytime here recently.
Yeah.
Nothing that's going to be that goated.
Yeah.
We did see the second Beetlejuice like on Friday. That was pretty fucking good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like on it. I mean, I'll probably watch it when I can, like stream it or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know
mean,
about going to theaters.
It's good. It hits a level of like satirical bullshit that like not a lot of movies do anymore.
Did you ever watch the first one?
Yeah, we made it a point to watch the first, which is odd because I will never watch anything that old, but somehow Kishan got me to. That one does not hold up in a Me Too culture.
Well, no, a lot of movies way back then, no.
Most movies don't back then like that. Yeah.
But it's pretty funny. It's pretty entertaining for what it is, and the guy who plays Beetlejuice like does a really good job.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, Batman or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, not like he's a big actor.
Listen, I don't know. To me, in my generation, no, he's not.
Beetlejuice 2 made him. Yeah, that's where he got.
No, I didn't say that made him at all. Bullshit. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm just saying he has nothing for me. I don't like Batman.
He did more than just Batman.
I don't know what else he did. He looks like a testicle. He's not memorable.
Oh my god. Like a testicle.
I'm sorry. Oh, I will say though, I am also like pretty interested to watch the Dragon Ball Daima series.
Okay, I heard about that. And what are your thoughts on it?
It's weird that we're going here instead of animating the rest of Super, because Super has like 4 or 5 more arcs that are done that still haven't gotten animated. And honestly, going back to the story of like the Z Fighters becoming kids, but I'm interested just because it was like Akira Toriyama's like last fucking thing he had a hand in.
Yeah. I'm surprised they're going that route though, because with GT, there's a lot of hate with.
Yep.
A lot.
It's pretty much going right back to it. I know it's probably it's a little different, but still it's.
I think with us not taking a time skip, it's a lot safer. Because the time skip and the character redesign is what killed a lot of GT. Like Vegeta was a pussy.
I mean, it was also wasn't the same creators and all.
Yeah. I will never forget the episode where he's just talking about the fact that he shaved his mustache. My man's the Prince of Saiyans, and he's got a handlebar mustache like my dad.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck?
I mean, yeah. It was kind of bad looking.
It was
but...
shit. But there was really high highs in GT.
Oh, Super Saiyan 4 will
fuck.
forever be my favorite. Like, I'm sorry.
Super 17, Omega Shenron.
I still need to finish Super.
Yeah, Super's great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never finished Super. I need to do that too.
That legitimately, the last arc in that is one of the best arcs in Dragon Ball history, and I will take that to a grave. It's so fucking good.
Oh man, that seems very heavy though. That's just coming from me growing up with it in high school with the Cell Saga. I feel like Cell Saga
was peak, if not the Buu Saga.
I mean, Buu Saga was good. It was good for what it was, but I don't know. Cell Saga just hit differently.
But I would honestly put like the Universal tournament arc from Super like 3rd or 4th. Like it's pretty fucking up there. It's really good.
I've seen a lot of scenes from it. I mean, I could see that.
Yeah, it should be interesting though.
Yeah.
I know one movie that I want to see. I think it comes out in the next couple of weeks, or it's already out. Gladiator 2.
Oh yeah, shit. How could I forget?
I'm curious about that one.
I love.
I mean, the first one was so great.
Oh, dude,
so great. Russell Crowe just killed it.
There were so many good movies like that, especially historical fiction movies. Like, fucking great.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it comes out November 22nd. So we got a little bit of time still. So
a month and a half.
Yeah.
2 months.
No, it's more like 2 months. Yeah. But man, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Diablo 4 expansion comes out in
I'm
like
excited about that.
9 days, something like
Oh
that.
Jesus, is it really?
Yeah, it's like October 8th or 9th, something like that.
Um,
And I keep seeing people like having game footage about it and stuff, and it looks like a damn good expansion, truthfully.
that's exciting.
And it better
We're gonna
be because
play
you
the
got to
fuck
pay
out of
$40
that.
for it. So,
Yeah, and we gotta play that twice if you have a wife that plays it.
yep. So,
Yay.
but it is what it is. But it's better than paying $60 or $80 twice. So,
Yeah, fair.
yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, that looks great.
I'm
And then
excited for that. The new class looks dope.
it really does. And then I know like EA's announced new Battlefield and shit like that, but I'm looking more forward
Uh,
more I'm looking more forward to a game called Delta Force that's going to be coming out soon.
how do I know
It's
what that
essentially
is?
kind of like a Battlefield game. It's it's made by
Oh, you're right.
yeah, and it looks really damn good. And it's supposed to be essentially kind of like the same kind of mechanics of Battlefield, but you're just not having to pay like up your ass just to play it kind of deal.
Yeah.
So,
When the fuck's that come out?
I don't actually know.
It just says coming soon. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sucks.
So,
Yeah, I'm excited to play that as well. I honestly thought the Battlefield announcement was a big thing on my Facebook. Um, God, just leave that fucking game alone if you don't want to make it like 3 or
oh
4.
no. Yeah.
If
Well,
you don't,
apparently they're trying to make it modern era,
yeah,
but like Battlefield 3 and 4 is what the new one's supposed to
I
be like.
I
I don't
hope they
know.
can do that. I just have no hope.
Yeah. And that's why I'm like Delta Force, it's going to be a free to play game. It's going to look and play like Battlefield 3 and 4. So,
Yeah,
fuck it, I'll give it a shot.
but there's only so many times I can be excited about a spoonful of baby shit before I'm like, no, this is definitely baby shit. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do
Oh,
this.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know. The Battlefield 1, I guess, where you're in World War 1. That was
That was
great.
all right.
That was I liked they had a good storyline and single player missions for that. That was really fun. But other than that, it was just
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. To me
The
it's just it's
2042 was awful.
yeah, they're just like diving into the like just what Call of Duty does. They just keep churning out same stuff, just reskinned.
Yeah.
Not much different. So
But if they
I like
just
that
did that with
super
3 and
check.
4, they'd be fine. But we
oh, I
tried to
know.
reskin the bad parts of Battlefield. Stop that. Like, fuck. I don't know why it's not surprising. Video games, like, shooters like this need a progression system. That's why the new Call of Duty is bringing back the old Prestige system. Like, a lot of the
That'll
newer
be
Battlefield
actually surprising.
just got stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
which,
hate
sorry.
the like how fast they like like you're getting a new Call of Duty every year.
Yeah,
That's one thing I miss about the old Call of Duty, the old Battlefield, where you would have it for at least more than a year, at least almost 2 years.
It'd be pretty
yeah,
it'd be about 2 years in between the games. And
I feel
my
like that was
problem though
more than
too
enough
is
time.
with the Call of Duty games, when they started getting bad is when they started bouncing back and forth between the whatever production company was making it.
Yeah, because
yeah. They still do that.
I
it's
know.
like
They swap off.
Activision versus
Treyarch,
Treyarch. Yep.
uh,
which they both had hits, but then they honestly, I think the game turned to shit when Warzone came out because that's what people care about. That's what people play. That's what people stream. Like,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
yeah,
The battle royale shit.
There's
they focus so heavy and so hard on the battle royale side of it that they don't really give a shit about the multiplayer.
Nope.
yeah. I mean, Fortnite. I mean, it wasn't just Fortnite. There's a lot of others that kind of changed the game on that.
Yeah, yeah. Although Fortnite legitimately has some of the best live service you'll ever get in a video game.
That is true. It is true.
I would argue.
Yeah.
I mean, the IPs that they get
Oh my
is
god!
insane.
So they had the Incredibles. Like, you think
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot Mrs. Incredible's fat ass? Although I heard it got nerfed.
Dude, that ass is fucking huge because,
Is it still huge?
yeah, Kate and the other person we play with, like, they both got her. Oh my god! Like every time we were like doing something, that's all you could see. Miss Incredible's ass in the screen.
That's great.
That's funny.
He's fucking huge, dude.
I don't know.
I'm not
Maybe that's one I
complaining.
need to dive back into more.
There are good skills. I just I'm dreading the day whenever they re-release all the Batman skin. Because fuck me.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
And can I just say, I'm gonna get on a little rant here. I'm getting tired of all the goddamn Marvel collabs.
I'm
Fuck,
so fucking tired of it.
fuck
Anything.
Oh, and
I'm
Fortnite.
so tired
Yeah.
of just Marvel. Period. Truthfully.
Well, I mean, not only
Um,
did they have Fortnite, now they're with Monopoly, and now I have to play it because our son's all about Spider-Man and superheroes. So fuck
That's
me.
great.
yeah. I mean, I want Marvel to turn ahead with the Deadpool Wolverine movies like sick as fuck. So I want them to get some fucking wind behind their sails and actually get back on the fucking ocean. Um, but yeah, I am tired of it. They're in Fortnite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, this season's all about Marvel.
Yeah, and it wasn't like 2 seasons ago, like Thanos.
Yeah,
Like,
they just had a season with Marvel.
yeah, like they keep doing it.
I'm over it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all about superheroes. I love superheroes. I mean, granted, Marvel's not my favorite, but I'm just fucking
It
sick
just
of
seems
it.
like Fortnite's bouncing between anime and then it's like anime superhero, anime superhero, anime Star Wars superhero.
Yeah, you've got it down. And there's not enough. I feel like there's not enough variety in the shop.
Now that I have no testament to.
Yeah. No, I don't either.
Not all of us subscribe.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably better for me. It's I'm saving money, so I guess I can't speak for Kate though. God damn.
I can imagine.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, damn, guys, you want to get into favorites of the week?
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
All right. So my favorite of the week, we had a small intermission, and I forgot to mention something in my in my like what's new. So we're gonna make it my favorite of the week, even though it's definitely not. So so I had an issue at work, and I had essentially like the night before I ate some chicken nuggets at like 11:30 at night. Um, I was starving, whatever. I ate some. Next morning, I was nauseous as hell, and forced myself into work anyway. I was fine enough to get there. Blah blah blah. Took my lunch break, and I'm sitting in the car, and I was like, "Oh, let me go get myself some food. I haven't eaten all day. Let me get something in my stomach so I don't get sick." And as I'm driving out of the parking lot, I was like, "Fuck, I don't feel good." So I pulled into a parking spot, and I was like, "Okay, let me see what's up." And then I was on the phone with my wife, and I was like, "Okay, wait, we gotta stop this." So I had to hang up on her, and I just opened the door and just, Ralphed all over the fucking the fucking parking lot.
Oh,
And
fuck.
as I'm doing it, my ass, I felt something in my ass. So I text my boss and I was like, "Hey, this happened. I'm gonna just go up, get my laptop, and come back into, go work from home the rest of the day." Cool. I was like, "Let me go to the bathroom because I think I puked a little bit on my shoes and I don't want to walk in with puke on my shoes." I went to the bathroom, cleaning up, and then I'm like, oh my god, I shit myself.
Oh,
And I was like, okay, well, like, I'm an adult male. This happens once every blue moon. Let me, clean it up. And without getting into the details of it, I I did what I did, and then I put my pants back on fully, looked at the mirror, and I was like, huh, I wonder if there's a stain on the back. And sure enough, I turned around and there's a big ass stain on my jeans.
Oh, goddamn.
I was like, wow, all these
Bro,
people
that
in this
sucks.
bar are pissed that I came in smelling like this.
Tire marks.
So that happened, and it's my favorite of the week because it can only go up from there.
Oh, man, you've been through it.
It's yeah.
Damn, dude. Yeah, that sucks.
It was pretty funny,
Uh.
honestly. I was laughing as I drove home. I was like, "That's a fucking course, whatever, dude."
Yeah.
God.
I mean, I guess I'll have a couple favorites of the week, truthfully. At least for the past 2 weeks, my favorite has been Space Marines 2 and playing that.
Fair.
And I don't know, it's been fun recording it and putting it up on our YouTube channel, so I might start doing that more often with some other games too. We'll see. And then
Hell yeah!
another thing that I actually found at Costco during Taste Sample yesterday.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, the Zoa drinks or ZOA, whatever you fucking
There's
call
the
it.
rocks drinks.
Oh my god, the fruit punch is amazing.
Huh?
Dude.
It's that tropical punch. Sorry, dude. It's
What
like
is happening?
no
Yeah,
lie though.
that just made my night.
No
I don't know,
lie?
just the way you said that and everything.
No
Just talking
lie.
about the rock.
No lie. It's a legit tasting drink, man. Only 2 grams of sugar in it,
Hey,
Huh?
or 2 carbs. Sorry, 0 sugar,
all right.
and it actually tastes good. And that's saying
curious.
something because when it comes to energy drink, I'm like full throttle all the way. It's like 85 milligrams of sugar and shit in that stuff.
I'm convinced you have an IV pack with nothing but full throttle.
Dude, if
Is it like
either
the only
full
person I
throttle,
know that drinks them.
full throttle or Surge, man. If Surge was still around, I mean, I'd probably be dead of diabetes by now.
I think I have to think you're the one keeping full throttle.
I literally couldn't
in
name another
business.
person.
Yeah.
Dude, I love them, man. They're not hard to find, but they are. It's kind of like that. There's already like if you go to like a gas station and you see like 50 rows of Red Bull, and like you know how they have like multiple rows
Yeah.
on one row or one
Yeah.
column, whatever. There's only one section, one can size
Yeah.
row of full throttle ever.
Yeah.
And it's either the black or the blue can. Blue can's just kind of Black can is the shit.
I just feel like full throttle. The only reason to ever drink a full is like 2 reasons actually. Is A, there's no other option, just full throttle, or B, you're looking for something different, something to jolt you away. That's the only 2 reasons.
See,
I'm sorry.
that's the only reason I would drink like a Red Bull or like a NOS or something like that is if I can't find a full throttle. But either way, this drink legit. I'm like, I would probably buy this instead of a full throttle. Not gonna lie.
I'll have to try it now.
Go the rock. Yeah, Dwayne needs
Yeah.
another win.
Yeah, I know, right? I know it's like so contradictory,
Great.
but I'm like, damn, it's actually really good.
Where does he stop? He's got fucking tequila and now energy.
But we don't like the Scorpion King. Ooh.
Shut the fuck up.
Lit
about
his swords on
Scorpion King.
fire. It was big ass.
Jeez.
See that anywhere else?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
First time I've seen it though. I was enamored.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Well, all right. I guess that's me then. So I guess mine's kind of a 2-part too. So I would have to say favorite. It's been a while since we played, but it's been some of the most fun, and I've been itching and dying to play again. Lockdown Protocol.
Same.
I actually meant to mention it in our What's New. Completely forgot about it.
Yes,
Here I am.
completely
I didn't
forgot
realize it's been
about
a
it.
month.
Dude, it's on like all over my feed. Streaming it, so it's just Oh, I can't get enough. There's certain things that I can't wait to try next time I play.
This is anytime somebody does something incredibly smart in the game, though, I'm like, oh, it's TJ. Oh, it's a tell because nobody else knows how to do that shit.
Yeah.
So anytime you find something hidden, I'm like, oh yeah, it's TJ. Like none of the girls did this. I know that TJ, like
Yeah.
Logan might have, but he probably is just running down people with a gun.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first thing I do. I go look for a gun. I don't give a shit about the tasks. I go find a gun first, no
Yep.
matter what.
Logan shoots first and asks questions.
Sure do, TJ.
I think my two favorite moments has been with this. Like the first time nobody knew there was C4, what it was used for.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
fuck the C4.
I just
God.
ran in a room, like I found the trigger in this, ran in where y'all were scanning. I just threw it down, popped
And
it
you,
off,
like,
and
murdered
ran.
like 3 of us. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck just happened?
Oh, I
That
just
was
think that was hilarious that one time when we were playing. Me and TJ were in the
Yeah, that was
the
bullshit.
orange area,
Yes.
and he's like, "What you doing there, Logan?" And I was like, "Nothing." And he's like, "There's a trigger on the ground," and I'm like, "Well, you about to grab that trigger?" TJ or something said something like that, and I was like, well, I'm like, I mean, I don't know, and then I just went up, grabbed it, and just clicked it, and then killed
Yeah,
Alex.
and then I exploded, and I was in
Yeah.
like I was in the garden, like fucking doing the samples. Nobody near me, and I'm like, why am I dead? Oh, because Logan fucking picked up a trigger and just decided to click it.
The
you
whole
gotta-
interaction
you
was
have
just
to,
great.
you have to eliminate all possibilities.
My favorite thing was when I killed all you. I killed all of you except for my wife, and I ran out of the room and told my wife like, "Oh my god, TJ's it, run!" And then we just ran off to a corner, and I stabbed her with a fucking.
Yeah,
with a
you
fucking
killed her.
screwdriver.
You killed me in front of her eyes too.
Yeah.
You still
Yeah,
can remember
and
I
she-
was the killer.
Yeah, she was out of it.
Yeah, man, that was a great,
That game's
that's a great
great.
find.
I can't wait until we play it next.
Yeah.
So good for the price it is. Just
Oh yeah.
almost endless fun.
Oh, and then I do have one more thing to add too, that I know me and Alex and our game night guys have been playing. Supermarket together.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's such a good game. My wife and I have a supermarket as well. It's great.
You literally run a supermarket. That's
Yeah,
it.
like you stock.
You
do-
literally
do
start
cash
from
register.
a empty building. You have to build shelves, put stock on the shelves, price the stock, and then you actually have to physically check out people when they come to your register and stuff.
And if somebody steals, you gotta go beat them with a broom until they
Yeah.
drop everything. Yeah, it's great.
There is no reason why this game is as fun as it is.
Oh, it should
but
be asked.
it is fun.
It's one of the
some
most played
greatest
games on Steam at the moment.
That's great.
It's wild.
And it's getting
Couple
updated weekly.
Weekly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising how much the developers actually give a fuck
Also
about it.
up to 16
ugly.
players.
Yeah,
That's just
Yeah.
crazy in and of itself.
there's no need to have 16 people in that, but
No.
it's pretty funny.
I guess once you get big enough, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah. Either way, worth a plug there. So
Yeah, there's only 9,000 people in the game right now. Jesus.
Holy fuck. But so second part of favorite of the week. So this is actually coming up. So this is kind of it. So it's been about 5 years, right before my son was born, and around COVID too. Right before COVID is the last time I've ran a race. I used to be big into running, 5Ks, mile races, the works. So here recently, like this year, running since early April, late April maybe, and kind of trying to get back into it, back in the swing. Wanted to put off some LBs as well, just get back in shape. So I've been running, been loving the hell out of it. So recently, I just signed up for a race next weekend, next Saturday.
Oh, tight.
So kind of excited.
very
for
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Excited for that. Been over 5 years. Can't wait. Kind of nervous, anxious, but just trying to take it easy this week. Went for an easy run So I've got 2 more this week and just ready for race day.
You gotta wear a
Dude.
Flash shirt.
Well, it's so it's kind of like a Halloween themed race.
Oh, that's tight.
Not really, but they like encourage it. So I'm not dressing in a costume. A, that's gonna be hot as hell.
Fuck yeah.
But B, I also have a bit of training. And I don't know if I have anything good to run in other than like my Jedi or Jesus
That's fair.
costume, which I think Jesus would be pretty dope.
It'd be kind of dope. It'd be kind of fire.
But I'm just gonna wear my giraffe. I feel like that kind of not fully dress up, but kind of fit the vibe. So, and I'm sure I'll next episode bring that up once what's new.
Toy.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Congratulations. That's cool.
Thank you. So yeah, that'll wrap up our favorites of the week. That'll be our episode. As always, before we let y'all go, we have a couple things to mention and run y'all's way. As always, please visit us over at Twitter. Make sure you follow us. Try to post something regularly. We kind of fallen off the wagon. Life be busy. So trying to get back up on it. Please follow us over there. I know Alex posts whenever he goes live streaming. So that'll be a good telltale sign whenever we're streaming. You follow us that way.
And definitely check out our website. As always, we try and post up some cool stuff there, and as well as our newest episodes. We've got both of our episodes for our D&D one shot up there as well, and of course links to our YouTube and Twitch page, which you definitely need to check out. Twitch.tv/NerdDaddies. Like TJ said, Alex has been streaming up some multiverse a lot, and I'm trying to get more back into, streaming the Valorant comp stuff. So definitely look out for those things.
If you like what you heard today, be sure to give us 5 stars on your preferred podcast platform. My favorite, Spotify. I think TJ likes, I don't know what you like, fucking Google.
YouTube Music.
YouTube Music.
Plus
Make sure to check us out. Tell us what we did wrong. Tell us what we did right. So we can kind of tailor the next episode for you guys. As always, for every star that you guys give us on a review, we feed a starving child. And for every star you dock us, I will murder a manatee.
God damn, that got dark fast.
It's like a cleaver.
A
cleaver, effort, and tears. And they're not my goddamn tears.
Oh, God.
As always, you guys, we're the Nerd Daddies.
And it's been fun.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.